Pal, Jake in the chair, Cody in the chair, into somewhere right here. Chat filling up, thumb hit, lock in. Logo spin once, then the car drops in. Still hanging high, city buzz, night cold. 6 walk in, 1 walks out. Go elimination on the screen. We break every scene from the kickoff talk to the last red gleam. We got stats, hot takes, rewinds, replays. Who's punching that ticket on the grandest stage? In the somewhere. Turn it up, don't scroll. Jake, Cody, break it down. Every slam, every goal. In the somewhere. Who survives that war? Who's walking to the sign? Who's tearing down the door? In the somewhere. Yeah, the Rhodes in sight. Say the name, point it up. Who's booked for the night? In the somewhere. We call it like we see. WrestleMania dreams through the cage on the feed. First pod, open crowd rise, hearts race. We call out spots before they even take place. Yo, that counter was wild. Cody leaning in the cam, Jake scribbling on the pad. Tier list of the champs. We rate gear, rate heat. Did they cook? Did they flop? Did the story hit deep? Or just die on the drop? From the grudge in the mid to the main event glare. We connect every thread to the big 2-night prayer. Who's winning a shot? Who? Type it up in the chat. Yeah. Who's holding that belt? Who? Never coming back? Who climbs? Who falls? Who's stealing the show? Hit pause on the hype, we rewind it slow. In the somewhere. Turn it up, don't scroll. Jake, Cody, break it down. Every slam, every goal. In the somewhere. Who survives that war? Who's walking to the sign? Who's tearing down the door? In the somewhere. Yeah, the Rhodes in sight. Say the name, point it up. Who's booked for the night? In the somewhere. We call it like we see. WrestleMania dreams through the cage on the feed. Lights fade, stream stage, chest of going insane. 2026 etched in the digital flame. Hit sub, hit save, we'll be back, be aware. Next stop, big stage. From into somewhere. Yeah. We lit, pal. Jake in the chair, Cody in the chair, into somewhere right here. Chat filling up, thumb hit, lock in. Logo spin once, then the car drops in. Still hanging high, city buzz, night cold. 6 walk in, 1 walks out. Go elimination on the screen. We break every scene from the kickoff talk to the last red gleam. We got stats, hot takes, rewinds, replays. Who's punching that ticket on the grandest stage? In the somewhere. Turn it up, don't scroll. Jake, Cody, break it down. Every slam, every goal. In the somewhere. Who survives that war? Who's walking to the sign? Who's tearing down the door? In the somewhere. Yeah, the Rhodes in sight. Say the name, point it up. Who's booked for the night? In the somewhere. We call it like we see. WrestleMania dreams through the cage on the feed. First pod, open crowd rise, hearts race. We call out spots before they even take place. Yo, that counter was wild. Cody leaning in the cam, Jake scribbling on the pad. Tier list of the champs. We rate gear, rate heat. Did they cook? Did they flop? Did the story hit deep? Or just die on the drop? From the grudge in the mid to the main event glare. We connect every thread to the big 2-night prayer. Who's winning a shot? Who? Type it up in the chat. Yeah. Who's holding that belt? Who? Never coming back? Who climbs? Who falls? Who's stealing the show? Hit pause on the hype, we rewind it slow. In the somewhere. Turn it up, don't scroll. Jake, Cody, break it down. Every slam, every goal. In the somewhere. Who survives that war? Who's walking to the sign? Who's tearing down the door? In the somewhere. Yeah, the Rhodes in sight. Say the name, point it up. Who's booked for the night? In the somewhere. We call it like we see. WrestleMania dreams through the cage on the feed. Lights fade, stream stage, chest of going insane. 2026 etched in the digital flame. Hit sub, hit save, we'll be back, be aware. Next stop, big stage. From into somewhere. smoke, but we'll be live every weekend till the card feels brand new. 'Cause if they won't build it bigger, we'll build the hype right here with you. In a somewhere weekly, we're singing for you. Hey, on the road to WrestleMania, shaking off these blues, Roman and Punk again. We've paid those dues. You don't need Cody's clues to know we've got the WrestleMania blues. In the somewhere weekly, till they change the view. You don't need Cody's clues to know we've got the road to WrestleMania blues. Road to WrestleMania blues.
How the hell we doing? Hopefully everybody's doing well. That's right. Elimination Chamber. We're here, February 28th, 2026. It's the day we gather to find out what's in the box. I can't wait to find out. And I know a few other people that are excited to find out as well. As always, I summon him from my basement. The man, the myth, the legend, no longer chained to my radiator. Cody ODD 316.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? And the third person that's here is now currently the one chained to his radiator.
Yeah.
Give it up for Isaiah. Sorry, it's a force of habit. I have
What
to.
is up, guys?
What's going on?
I'm
Glad to have you here.
third wheeling today.
No kidding. I mean, it's like fourth wheel. I mean, I'm still a little.
I used
gotta
to be
lose
the
some
third
weight.
wheel when I first started with his channel, like because
Right.
Spaz was the original co-host, but then
We're
you
not.
released him of his duties because budget.
No, because you said that the MFT
Oh.
and Wyatt 6 thing is amazing, like 5 stars. So, I mean,
Okay, so that's a reasonable.
you know the
termination of a
deal. What's
contract.
going on to all these great people in the chat? Glad to have everybody here. Thank you to those of you that become members, and we appreciate the support greatly. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. We'll be on in just a few hours. We're having a party stream tonight. Get drunk, get high, let's fly. It's a huge party when we go to the Elimination Chamber. Right? I'm all pumped. I'm sorry. I am like 19 coffees deep today because it's a chamber. I'm trying to pump myself up. I am. I want to be happy. I want to look forward to this. No more doom and gloom. All right? They're going to give us something great tonight. Because if they don't,
Are you sure about that? You're giving
If
them
they
high
don't-
expectations, my guy.
God help them all. I'm telling you. All right. I'm going to stay calm. No, I'm going to stay calm. I don't even need the happy pills. I don't. Because it's going to be a good
It's a night and
show.
day difference between
Bradley,
the
Happy
excitement
Chamber.
for last year's show and this
Yeah.
year's show.
Oh God, don't make me cry. I get just so nostalgic every time. It was in Toronto.
Yo, we clutched up in Toronto, Elimination Chamber.
Spaz is still there. He's aware
still in
that
the
the
chamber.
chamber's not returning. Right?
Spaz up in the dome. He's still in the dome. I don't know, but if Ava's in the
Jesus.
box, I am going to shit myself. I'm weary about the Danhausen proclamation at one point because now he is free. You know, he posted Genie being released. Oh, I'm free. My shackles are gone because Tony just kept him for what? The last year and a half? He extended his contract without asking him, just kept it. Didn't book him and then didn't allow him to work many indie dates. He had to clear every date, unlike other people that can do as they please, so long as it doesn't interfere with AEW. He was keeping him from going with Punk. Like
If he's
that's
in
what
the
they've
box,
been doing.
If he's in the box, you guys thought last night's rant was bad. Oh, just wait for this one. If
That
that's
short will be up in a little
revealed.
bit, but that was
I think we're
hilarious.
gonna. You're worried about YouTube giving us stuff. It's gonna happen big time if Danhausen is the one revealed
They
in
were
that
giving us
box
some guff.
because I'm going on the most rated R rant of a lifetime if he's in that box. Okay, just warning you.
you might be onto something. We're asking the audience, what match are you looking forward to the most? Check out that poll, answer it for us, and let us know. Bradley, again, happy Elimination Chamber Day. You know the deal. Yeah, Cody is eating a punt tonight. It might happen. We could see Cody versus the Viper at Mania. Yeah, Cody Rhodes Onidi.
Why
it's
am
no
I
longer
eating a punt?
Onidi Rhodes, because I'm referring to the actual Cody Rhodes that you just call Onidi. You're Cody Onidi, you know, and it's just Cody Onidi Rhodes, but you know, it's the same type of spelling. It's just a little different order. Yeah, yeah. So that's the problem. It's the order of things, order of operations. That's how we tell the difference. Some people get confused between Cody Rhodes Onidi and Cody Onidi Rhodes.
I even get confused.
And you're one of them. Exactly.
Yeah.
So don't try and be clever.
I'm everyone.
Regardless, glad everybody can be here. We don't know yet what's in the box, but we're eager to find out. Hello to everyone on Instagram checking this out. We appreciate you being here as well. We're testing things as I have the multi-stream going up in the XSplit, so hopefully it all looks and sounds great. Right away, starting off strong. I mean, we've previewed the show already this week, but really I wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about the news, about what's been going on, and also just kind of wax poetic about past chambers as we did before.
Well, you might want to clarify them on what kind of news we're talking.
I know, sadly, but there's a few interesting things that have come to be, and you know, I am excited. We're going to be having some 2K25 gameplay tomorrow, and just kind of testing things before we start reviewing 2K26, and yeah. So it's interesting because everything's leaving Peacock very soon, and what? No, Peacock. Not Peacock. You could say that. It's fine. No, not Peacock. You're going to get me in trouble. Regardless.
You might get Brock Lesnar excited.
You have to enunciate.
Because Brock Lesnar gets excited somewhere.
How many times I've seen that Vince McMahon clip, and because nobody got hurt, it just makes me chuckle every time. He's like, stupid son of a bitch. He's just calling himself a moron, so angry. We did joke the other day about how when Bronson Reed got injured, unfortunately, you know, hopefully he's doing well recovering.
We didn't joke about the injury.
No, we joked about Jey Uso being concerned, but he was visibly angry winning the match. It looked like, fuck, I don't want to be in the chamber. And then they start off SmackDown with just a ruckus of chaos, going completely nuts. And holy hell, Jay's injured. He's out of the chamber. Logan Paul's in. I died laughing. It is really damn funny to see. So
we have to do the Jey Uso national anthem and Pledge of Allegiance every time before we start each and every show. Now I'm signing that into law for our show because
I get it. I mean, we've got our predictions, of course. We'll go over them again in a second. A lot of people are saying, you know, safe to say Danhausen is All Elite no more. He's been taken off the All Elite website, so you know now it is official, because people have been released but not taken off the website for a while. So if they're mad at you, they're going to keep it that way. I think in general, I think Tony was just very mad at like people like Penta, Ray Phoenix, Rusev. Who else? Aleister Black. Now, Aleister Black and Zelina Vega shall forever be referred to here as, you know, Timu, Karrion, and Scarlett, because that's what they're doing right now. They really took their gimmick and was like...
Are they Timu, though?
Yeah, because it's not what
Aleister Black has had that gimmick.
I'm not saying it doesn't work, but it's a good idea incorporating his wife. It's just... It's so similar, and it's not... I don't see the difference yet.
Aleister
Maybe they can
Black
show
has
me,
had that dark gimmick.
They were different. He had a different thing, but the way she's portraying herself reminds me so much of what Scarlett did that it's hard to separate the two, if that makes sense.
Well, Aleister Black is maybe better in the ring than Karrion.
I don't know.
I would argue.
Both have their strengths. I'll give you that much. I wouldn't call one better than the other personally. I like each of them for individual things. That's my problem. You know, too much of a to realize any event. apparently the plan for Brock Lesnar is just an open challenge angle. They have no idea legitimately who's facing him. This has been on Cage Side Seats, on ESPN even.
But WWE is aware. They said that today. WWE is aware that everyone wants Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi.
Yes.
So they're aware of it, and they realize the fans want it. That means it's not going to happen because TKO and WWE do not have anyone's best interest at heart. They do not care about the fans whatsoever. They're probably going to charge you $14,000 to see each person, and if you want to even see them in the same presence as each other, that'll be an additional $24,000.
That has to be a work, unless they had some other plan. Because like we've heard silly things. Oh, they're going to have LA Knight take on Brock Lesnar. Why? I mean, LA Knight is not going to be not beating Brock. I doubt it. No one beats Brock. Maybe Obafemi will, but maybe not. Look at all the times where Brock didn't put people over because he just didn't want to. So don't say it couldn't happen. He could beat Obafemi and say, fuck it. Anything is possible. I don't want to see LA Knight and Lesnar, but that apparently rumored had been discussed at one point, because where does LA Knight go past this? Back to what? Where does he go? I genuinely don't know, because he's going to go attack the Vision again and go against Austin Theory. I mean, like, that's the problem with this Mania. I can feasibly see so many other stories. What we're hearing, what's being rumored for and that's the main thing everybody wants to see, according to chat right now, is the men's chamber. Not surprised. But with this chamber being the way it is, I get why people are intrigued, but I'm still thinking it's you're probably, both of you are onto something with Randy Orton. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to here.
Randy Orton. Let's just get into that real quick. I think that makes the most sense, right? Randy Orton wins, so he gets his one-on-one with Drew, but Drew keeps fucking around with Jacob and Cody Rhodes, and then that way Nick Aldis is like, all right, Drew, you want to keep fucking around? You know what? Cody, Jacob, you're in the match too, which is going to piss Randy Orton off, saying, okay, so they were both in the Elimination Chamber match, and they lost, and Jacob lost a qualifier already, and he got a second chance. So he's going to say everyone else is getting handouts while I'm earning my opportunities. So therefore, Cody Rhodes wins his third WWE Championship at WrestleMania. That's how the heel turn makes sense. Then Randy Orton wins it at SummerSlam, I think, so you don't have too long of a reign with Cody again, and then you can build up their feud.
Or, hear me out. Just give me a second, all right? Let me cook.
With everybody saying L-A Knight, yeah?
So, what if, because the participants of the chamber as such is Randy Orton, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Javon Evans, Trick
Don't
Williams.
even try to say LA Knight is winning.
Listen, let me get through the frickin' match lineup. Trick Williams.
I like it. Oh,
Yeah. Logan Paul as well got added in, replacing Jey Uso, who was supposed to be replacing Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
All right. Now, hear me out. We have
That's
many.
right. Jacob Fatu didn't end.
Yeah,
mistake.
he's not in the chamber. Hear me out, though.
See,
Hold on.
SmackDown was so bad, I blacked out.
Well, here's the thing. He was going to get back into the chamber, but Logan won because Drew hit him with the titles. So he was about to win.
I forgot.
Drew screwed him. So
out.
here's the thing. You're not wrong, though. Drew screwed him. What's going to happen tonight? Randy's going to win. Cody and Drew and Jacob and Drew are still going to be fucking around with each other. It's going to be a multi-man match. That's what's happening. I don't like it any more than anybody else, but that's what's 90% sure of happening.
Yeah.
I decree it. Hear me out, though. What if LA Knight wins, right? Not just because I'm an LA Knight stan. Give me a second.
Don't start.
It's too soon for Javon. I don't want to see him. They could. Imagine if they just threw fucking Trick Williams to WrestleMania to face Drew. That crowd would go insane for that entrance, and they would be behind him with the lemon pepper steppers. The chamber starts at 7 p.m. Eastern, and we'll be live as soon as the chamber ends, sometime usually around 10 p.m. And make sure you're subscribed, have notifications on, and hit the like button for us as well. We appreciate it greatly. So, Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, they're already brewing. That's a match, one-on-one. You know, not multi-man. Get it going. That could be the heel turn at Mania, like you said, just not in the match that you said. Get it? Got it? Good.
Yeah.
Then,
So he'll
that's
turn
two
where?
of them. Mania. Cody Rhodes turns on Randy. Mania.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks Randy's going to turn and punt him, but no, Cody turns. Unexpected.
No.
I would prefer that,
Okay, now hold on. There's more to this. Javon.
but
right?
I don't think LA Knight.
Javon, Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes, triple threat for the belt. You could even add in Ilya. Make it a
The
ladder
only
match.
issues with those
Throw in two more.
is
Now we're cooking dinner with
the only
gas.
two issues with that.
What?
Okay,
What?
LA Knight. I don't know if they have plans to just shift him over to SmackDown right now. Same thing with Javon,
The
right?
fuck they
You
doing
say
with him
you're-
on Raw besides meddling with the what's left? 2/5 left of the Vision. Or
They have to
2/7
continue
if you
that
count
story,
Paul.
right? Don't be shocked if they continue that story because they have to continue the MFT and Wyatt story.
Yeah, but that wasn't marred with injury and changed 1,000 times. This was. So they could have already derailed that story and just said, fuck it, and teetered off. I mean, really, he kind of got his revenge by qualifying, and
He's been feuding with them since June, so why
Yeah.
stop now?
because he could take out Logan in the chamber, why not? That's good. Then he's
I don't
finally got his
see where
revenge
LA
done.
Knight fits in to the championship match, though.
Him and Drew, great face, great
Yeah, I don't-
heel, awesome program, two great talkers. I think it works perfect. Gunther,
I do not
I don't know.
find the sense in it.
What does Gunther do? My God.
You guys are missing the plot. Logan Paul is going to win.
All
You
right.
know,
Ladies and gentlemen, we hate to inform you here in the somewhere that Isaiah has been terminated from everything for making
no, actually,
such a...
Isaiah is not wrong because the Vegas odds shifted heavily last night with him being added and into the favor of
Yeah.
not LA Knight, but Logan Paul. I shit you not. People have a thing with, because he said, are you going to win the chamber? And he said, yeah. And just something about that part, people were like, okay, and put it in the poly market.
I
Let's
am
go.
sorry. I do not think
I think LA
Logan
Knight
Paul
is going to
stands
win.
a chance.
What's going on, Brian? Hopefully you're doing well.
Logan
Just shout out to
Paul,
everybody in the
LA
chat.
Knight.
Yeah.
If I'm
That
being
would just
real,
defeat the
LA
whole
Knight is
purpose
going
of
to win.
any story that they've built, and I don't think either of those two make sense this year.
Which
I
Joe?
do see Logan Paul as a future world champion, but what would make sense of
If he won
Logan
going against
and
Drew,
Drew.
no, I don't see him winning either. But it would be, they could do something with it. Think about this. Going to tell you really quick. Logan doesn't face Drew. He wins the chamber, but he doesn't face Drew. Braun Breaker does. And Logan is forced to give up his spot for a returning Braun Breaker. At Mania, he returns.
well, even Braun Breaker wouldn't make sense in that.
But Braun
scenario.
Breaker, think about it. He was owed the, he said he was going to go on and win the, all this shit. And then he gets hurt and attacked by the Masked Man. And that's likely what we're getting to is Logan versus the Masked Man. And Austin Theory can play Jack in the corner. I don't know. Come on. There's a lot of puzzles to be figured out here. A lot of pieces of the puzzle, I should say. So
There would be two issues with Braun Breaker facing Drew for the WWE Championship. Sure, it would be nice for Braun Breaker to do that, but one, you're inserting him into a match he didn't earn, someone else earned for him, and second, it just wouldn't
Hold
make
on.
sense.
all right,
towards
can you
the
remember
story.
both points? Because I won't. I might have had a
Yeah,
few
I can
libations.
remember both
Okay,
points.
first point. You said wouldn't make sense because he didn't earn it. Exactly. He's making Logan give it up because you were supposed to be loyal to me. I'm glad he's going to come back and be like, oh, I can't believe you won this for me. Thank you. Like that kind of thing. Like the Vision is
So why
always
are we
doing
doing
for
heel
Braun
versus
Breaker.
heel?
Because it's going to slowly be the turn of Braun Breaker. Uh-huh. People want to
No,
cheer this bastard.
But
I'm
what's
telling you.
worse, the story between Braun Breaker and Drew?
Because I don't want to see him and Seth. That doesn't do shit for me. I don't want to see Seth, period. I'm burnt out on Rollins, and he's not even
Where's the
here.
story between Braun Breaker and Drew?
There isn't. Where's the story between 3/4 of the shit? No, that's because it won't happen. I'm just being why it's going to be Randy tonight. And if I had my way, if anybody in the match was going to win, long shot, it'd be, you know who it would be.
If you want to
Come
turn
on.
Randy Orton heel tonight, just to be like, wow, now the big heel turns happen at Elimination Chamber, then Cody Rhodes wins.
Who would
the
I want to
chamber
win
and,
tonight?
The
Come on.
brutal assault. The
It could
brutal
be.
assault on Cody Rhodes could insert Randy into the match because Cody's like, I don't just want to face Drew now. I want my revenge on Randy after what he did to me after being a sore loser type of thing. So I guess you could see a heel turn tonight by Randy, but
I doubt it.
I
I
think
think they're going to keep
think
having
Randy's
Alistair
winning the
pick at him
chamber.
slowly because he said, once I win the chamber, then I'm coming for you. And guess what? That makes perfect sense because if Randy wins the chamber, what are you going to do? Have him fight Drew every week? No, he needs something to do until Mania, and that's Alistair Black. So I think even more Randy's winning. I think they kind of hinted it to us last night. But if I had my choice, it was a long shot, anybody would win. You know who it'd be.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
He would just
then I
appear.
wouldn't watch WrestleMania.
Come on, if he just appeared, did the little pivot turn,
And then won.
get RKO'd again? No, I'm glad he's NXT champ. I'm looking forward to Stand and Deliver now that it's standing on its own. Oh, God, what a great dad joke. Give me a high five. All right, fine. Moving on, CM Punk, Finn Balor. This hurts. Thank you. You know the deal. I said my booking makes too much sense for TKO. Yeah, Cody, Rhea, AJ, Punk. It's pretty much going to be down the board. Unless, well, we'll get to the Becky and AJ
whose
thing,
booking makes
but
too much sense for TKO? His booking
Anybody's,
sounds like
that's-
TKO.
Mine? I'd push LA Knight. That's anything but. He's the unchosen. Come on, we know that. We don't throw strays, Mike. I'll dodge it. I'm like Neo.
What are you doing with that button?
Listen,
And why is there a collar randomly around?
I will shock you if need be. I've done it
I'm
before.
sorry.
Did
I
it
was
to-
just.
done it before. I'll do it again. Zay knows.
I know you did.
All right. We don't need
Look.
that right now because you're listening, but I just want to test the batteries once.
Ah! What the fuck?
See, people think we're joking, but that's why you need that webcam on. Yeah, so having Punk and Roman already announced just fucking killed any option of this being interesting to me. They're not going to jeopardize that. That is the biggest match that they think they have at this point in time. Roman and Punk. We know it's not. I think Cody and Punk would be bigger. I think we can come up with a few matches bigger, but regardless, Roman is their top paid for a reason, right? Even if he's not my favorite. Now that there's injuries, the best story is that it's Karrion as the mask. I mean, that would be amazing. He doesn't fit the build of him, but if he's had other people, and then the company shunned him, everyone got injured because of his darkness and karma storyline. I mean, that would be, because they fucked that up so bad. And for the longest time, we kept telling people like, no, he's done. Like it's not a work. And
He's done.
they did, because they didn't offer Scarlett a contract and they came to a very low offer for him. And it was unfortunate, but I guess he's like, champion in a ton of indie promotions. He's done a lot of great big things. So it's awesome to see him achieve great success outside of WWE. This year's
Fair
spring break, and they're having Sandman's final match against the Invisible Stan, the Invisible Man, So Sandman, ECW's finest. Enter Sandman. Enter live.
Sandman.
They're having him take on basically John Cena, but you can't see him. Some of them have been funny when they did like the referee was the only one in there who can see them. They had the table break, the people fell, and it's like comedic for a quick thing. But as someone's retirement match, I guess he doesn't really have to take bumps and they could plan things. So maybe it's genius as theater, but
You know
I
what?
don't know.
Comedic, you say. All right, what's in the box, Jake?
Ric Flair had 2 heart attacks doing it. If it's not Danhausen, Bud,
I'm going to have 3 heart attacks seeing who's in the box if it's underwhelming. So
if it's not Danhausen, which I don't think it is, but that would be funny and great.
No, it would not. Excuse. No, no, no.
I like
Great
Danhausen.
to
I
who?
do. To me, not many people, but to me, I do like Danhausen. He's funny, and I think
You might be the only one in the world celebrating it.
I don't know. If they went ahead and they gave him a chance to, be on TV for just a couple of weeks, I guarantee he would get over extremely fast. He's like a gothic Enzo. Like he's got the gift of gab, and he talks so fast. Have you actually seen like promos of his and matches? He's very charismatic. He's funny. Maybe just the gimmick's not for you, but this is what I like, and I don't like other stupid stuff. So hey, go figure. But I do enjoy some very nice, very evil Danhausen cursing people.
I've never found interest in him.
Hey,
personal
that's
opinion.
okay.
Hey, if you do,
I think it would be a bad reveal if it's Danhausen. Yeah, it would be a shit show. I'm not saying I want it to happen. I said I would enjoy it if it did, but I think it's going to be a statue. It's going to be John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena.
And he's going to be announced for the Hall of Fame. Because they're not going to be able to get John right now. He's filming something. I remember.
So you think they're going to...
But
maybe they don't even have a Hall of Fame next year because it's in Saudi, so they're trying to just...
I mean, if they could get anybody to headline next year's Hall of Fame, it would be John Cena. He is the ultimate company man.
I'm just saying, are they going to, or are they going to take a year off of the Hall of Fame? Because how many
they'll still have
really
it, but they might really have to see who will agree to go there and do it. I imagine they're going to have it, though. How could they not? You never know, though.
Get a lot of,
what about Stand and Deliver? Is that going to be in the States with the NXT stuff? Like, there's a lot of questions I have. So, Punk and Balor, they killed this because we know Balor is going to lose. It was a foregone conclusion, and they just stamped it. He's done for. And I love Balor. He's like, no, it's not going to be the Demon. This is something Finn has to do by himself. The only way this is good is if it leads to maybe him and Dom at Mania for the IC title, because Dom can't hold it. It's too cold and icy. Any further comments on this match, though, with Punk and Balor? It'll be good. I'm excited to see it. I wish I could love Balor being in this. I just can't because I fucking hate the booking.
What they should do
is wait one more night and announce it tomorrow that the main event is him and fucking Roman. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
I guess you could do that. But my opinion here is even if it's a short-term title reign, it comes in full circle. CM Punk showed up, Balor in his hometown, and Balor can do the same tonight. But you'll still get your Roman and Punk match because they've been saying CM Punk has such big of an ego, he's willing to jeopardize the main event of night 2 of WrestleMania. And he does just that. So when Roman Reigns comes back, he's going to confront Punk about that.
Yeah, I see it.
You couldn't help yourself, kid. You couldn't.
Tried, but couldn't. And once again, I do want to say thank you all for being here. We'll be live tonight. So when you click off of this episode, you'll go ahead and see that we have the review set up for tonight's Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I think Balor's winning.
That's
my hot take.
I would love it. Punk gets injured would be a horrific thing to happen. Pray to the Dark Lord, it does not. That would be horrific at this time because God, they certainly need that, that presence, that star power, that match. If you folks would like to go ahead and become members and help us support the channel, we appreciate it greatly. Helps us keep the light on and always go ahead and make things better around here, look better, sound better, all of the above. Or you can go ahead and send in a super chat. Not a requirement, but we appreciate it as always. Thank you all for being here, hanging out. Let us know your predictions continually in the chat. Right now, most people do want to see the men's chamber, so can't argue with that at all whatsoever. Only thing I can say is make sure you hit the like button. We appreciate it more than you know. So AJ and Becky. Boy, oh boy. When
AJ Styles is back?
Yeah, right. Out of retirement already. When they were setting this up, I was like...
Oh, it's a handicap match. AJ Lee against...
Would have been nice. Dragon
Becky
Lee
Lynch.
and AJ Styles beating the shit out of Becky Lynch for 15... just Seth set it up for revenge. She doesn't do the laundry. Something like... She left the crust on my sandwich. Get her ass kicked in an intergender match. Give her another deep 6. He's only got a deep 2.
He didn't stay in the kitchen.
So AJ and Becky, that's only for dishwasher breaks. Slap it in the ass. Tell her to work faster. Oh, you're getting us canceled. So AJ Lee is likely winning this. How she doesn't, I don't know, but my body's telling me so. It's going to happen. She'll get the title. Maybe they get a rematch with a stipulation at Mania, but I really thought they were going to hold off. The only other thing I see is that Becky loses here, AJ takes the title, and then she faces Natty because they've been building up Natty as this terrorizer, and she pushes Maxine into the post, and that killed her. Oh my God, you trained for years to push somebody. Wow, real dominant.
I think AJ Lee wins.
And she faces Natty at Mania.
I think Becky's going to cash in her rematch clause at WrestleMania, but it's going to be the same type of deal Drew's doing.
So
Becky's going to fuck around with Maxine, and Maxine has issues with Natty, so I think it turns into a fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship between AJ Lee, Becky Lynch, Maxine, and Natty.
It's a lot of multi-matches. See, I'm not going that way.
Well,
I think it's going to be, like Nate said, I think it's just going to be a simple, more than likely, my original prediction on Wednesday was, I kind of went back and forth, and I'm like, all right, she's going to cheat, so there's something that she did. And then they'll end up, oh, she used a chair, so now it's a chairs match, or no DQ. Or she put me through a table, so now it's a tables match at Mania. Something like that. Becky's going to take advantage of the situation, get, anything but her comeuppance, and then they'll rematch at Mania.
Why would you be shocked that they had a lot of multi-man matches?
I know because they have the two nights. I feel like they don't always need to do to get everybody on the card matches.
They'll do that.
They will.
That's WWE for you.
They have. I just don't always feel like it's necessary. AJ doesn't
I don't think
even
it's
deserve this shot.
It makes this sense in a way because she doesn't deserve the shot. But if she's the champion, she's in it. Becky deserves her rematch. Maxine's been feuding with both Becky and Natty, so the fatal four-way just makes sense.
It's
and AJ Lee has been getting involved helping Maxine against those two, so I think the fatal four-way makes a perfect enough sense. There's more story to that than your LA Knight prediction.
There is. And hold on, let me go ahead and make sure I got this cropped right. There we go.
I wouldn't mind LA Knight winning either, but I'm just saying, if we're going story-driven now, that makes the most.
I get what you're going for.
I would feel.
So, Cage Side Seats put out an article that I wanted to bring up before. They were ranking who they thought would be the best likely winner to go and face Drew at Mania. So number 6 they picked is Logan Paul. Number 5 is Javon because they said it's too soon for him. 4 is Trick because it just another recent addition to the main roster. He's ahead of Javon. 3, Randy, they make some good things about him and the Viper. They've gone toe-to-toe more than once for the title. We saw that a lot over the 2020 times. And then number 2, Cody, because people are kind of, a little bit tired of Cody being in the title or main event. He's been doing it since pretty much right after WrestleMania 38. I think he's been in the main event since. He wasn't the main event of WrestleMania, no, but Backlash on after that, he was the main event. So he was never not the main event since he came back and beat Seth. Number 1, they pick LA Knight. I was genuinely surprised. They said the World Heavyweight title is being fought over by a 7-time champion and 6-time champion. WWE champion is a 4-time champion, so he's never had the title. And that's part of the draw to it too. And I'm like, I see it. I get it. I agree. I concur. But it was an interesting, look. I didn't think many people agreed with the LA Knight sentiment. I think it is too predictable if Cody or Randy win, but because they can have a match between Cody and Randy, they can still do so. I feel like there's a lot they can do, but from what we're hearing, it's going to be a multi-man match, and that's just unfortunate. But seems to be, the way things are going. Then we have the women's, of course, that we've not discussed yet. So Tiffany, Stratton, Rhea Ripley, Asuka, Alexa Bliss.
Isaiah.
He might be in the clouds.
What did you say?
Oh, there you are, sir. Now we're making sure you're still with us. Rhea Ripley, Asuka, Alexa Bliss, Tiffany Stratton, Raquel Rodriguez, and Kiana James. What are you thinking?
I only have 2 people here that can realistically win. I think either it's Rhea Ripley or Raquel.
Yeah. I mean, that's nuts.
Rhea Ripley, she just lost her title. Now she's going into solos. back into some.
Maybe they wanted to make you think that. I don't know if they're.
Yeah. I mean, AJ never beat anybody to get a shot. So AJ Lee, I'm saying. So Kiana James winning this. Why the hell not? Right?
Okay, then
It's not going to happen, but would be funny, you know?
I would.
I just said, you know.
Okay, Danhausen in the box. Kiana
I didn't
James
do it.
winning.
No. So it's Rhea Ripley. Is there anyone but Rhea that's going to win this? Asuka
Raquel
is not going to be able
that
to
would
get
be
it
the
in.
only other option.
Nope, not even Raquel. Yeah, Raquel's the only other one, but no. Asuka's not going to win it. Alexa's not going to win it. Tiffany's not going to win it. She already faced
I
Jade.
could see Alexa winning.
See, I couldn't. I think they're going to do the whole kind of. We'll see with her
My
and Charlotte.
three- okay,
maybe
I'm
probably
gonna
go
do
for the
it in
tag
order here.
titles.
I think
Maybe we see a
Rhea
multi-women
is
match for the tag
slightly
titles
number
with the Bellas. Yeah.
then I see Raquel winning, then Alexa, then Tiffany. Then
They
who's the other?
kind of built Raquel
Kiana's
and
last,
Jade
who's the
last
other?
night as well. Did they not? I mean,
Yeah, and I think they might actually go that route because they've kind of been teasing that a lot.
for a bit now, they've kind of been like, "Hey, Raquel, one behemoth
And if
against
she
Jade,
does,
the other
she's earned
behemoth."
it, right?
I would say, yeah, she's been in quite a few
But
main event scenarios, and this would
How
be a
does that
good
have-
match. But I think Rhea's the
how does
money
that-
match for them.
but if you're gonna put Raquel in a world title match at WrestleMania anyway,
yeah,
why wasn't it against the one person she had a fucking story with?
exactly. So here's the thing too. I heard people like, "Oh, well, let Raquel win the chamber. Raquel beats Jade, and then we have Liv and Jade as champions until they face each other at Crown Jewel." And I'm like, whew, that's a long time. I don't know if I'm on that train. Not that I don't want Liv to win, but that's quite a long time. I'm looking for more quick succession title reigns nowadays. We don't need 1,000+ day reigns for everybody. Rhea is the big money match here. Raquel is the underdog in my eyes, just in the sense of because Rhea has the higher market value, the bigger name on the marquee.
You know what? I'm gonna go Raquel here.
It's not a bad pick. They've been teasing it. It would be a good match, but damn, I really genuinely, I think it's going to be Rhea.
I think basing off stories, which will probably be the opposite. We'll probably actually get things that don't make sense at all. But
Probably,
I'm gonna-
whether you like it or not. That's
I'm
what's
gonna go
happening.
Raquel here, since there's probably lately the most story between the two of them than anyone else in that match.
No one has Finn Balor favored at all. Out of all 7 that I see of
I'm
the
picking
betting
Finn
sites,
Balor.
I'm just letting you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 7 sites have CM Punk listed as their favorite by like plus 1,500 or minus 1,500, whatever it was at this point. It was like plus 15 for the other way too. So it's something crazy.
Probably going to be that way, but I just have a feeling that they have
minus.
to make something interesting. Like instead of playing it safe all the time. Oh, it's Roman and Punk anyway. You got to do it that way so it doesn't upset any feathers in the business.
Allegedly,
Play it
WWE
safe. Elmo wants to.
they're discussing getting rid of the draft. That supposedly might be something that
Okay, if
they're
they get rid of
discussing
the
happening.
draft,
And not
If they
have,
get rid of the draft, then they have to get rid of all these duplicate championships.
I think they might keep people like certain champions on shows, but that's what makes problems is all these titles.
Yeah.
So it never works out unless they start
Yeah.
unifying titles,
You-
and that's not what they're going
You
to do.
either keep
So,
everyone separate and you can have those duplicate titles because those are for that brand specific show with brand specific rosters, or you undo the draft and then you have one of each championship.
Yeah. See, I think the original story that was reported is that they don't have a date tentatively set up for the draft. And then people started to report and run with WWE isn't doing the draft. Because the initial thing that I saw was just they don't have a date planned as far as when they're going
I'm
to
sorry.
do the draft.
If
But
you-
I don't see them
If
getting
you're
rid of
ending the
it.
draft, I don't
see
you're ending
how.
it though, I'm sorry. People can agree to disagree, but I'm sorry, you don't have duplicate championships if everyone's on both rosters. That's just not going to be a thing because it just devalues every championship.
Yeah, so the Observer's even saying right now that Randy Orton and Sami Zayn, rumors about them being added to the title match are just kind of rumors, because the Observer's saying that a match involving more than 3 people is talked about right now. Jacob Fatu is the leading candidate to join Cody and Drew McIntyre with Randy if another person is added. So that's looking like what that's coming to be. Yeah, like I said, so right here, Bet Online indicates that Cody and Rhea are their favorites to win each chamber matches currently. So they have Cody and Rhea. They said that the Wrestling Observer claims Cody
Randy,
Rhodes.
Raquel.
Yeah, the Wrestling Observer is also saying Cody Rhodes is a lock to be WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 42. So even if he doesn't win tonight, it'll be a multi-man match, and he could win it then, I guess. They're also discussing the winner of tonight's Women's Chamber match, that Rhea Ripley is on the list of wrestlers that they really want to be the main event top dog of the division. Braun Breaker is also on that list. And, I mean, they're saying that Seth Rollins is reportedly talking to ESPN on First Take. He said that he's very close or getting close to returning. So that's good. And we're apparently going to see every week Brock Lesnar challenge somebody, or Brock Lesnar challenged, I should say, by somebody new.
Sorry for the interruption here, but see some. No, like, see, that just proves my point when you say something like, "Oh, but the second championship is so they can place it on someone else as well." Why?
Yeah,
because it devalues it. You're making a second championship so you can have more face.
Worthless.
You're making it for that reason.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
you can have more people holding belts. And hello to Michael Angelo. Nice to have you here. Hello all the way in Italy. Glad to have some over the pond and far away viewers. Always a fun thing.
Michelangelo. You know where to find him when it's party time.
That's right. Party time. Pizza power.
I miss the old chamber design too, Paul. I like it a lot better. I think it just has that more hellish structure vibe, because this one looks like cool. Like, oh, look, it looks bigger, but
that's something
that's
a hill I'll die on, Cody. I'm on an island. I like the newer one. The old one to me just never looked great. It didn't seem.
It looks like a destruction house.
Yeah, a bit, but it just didn't seem like finished to me. Like, it just always looked like it was missing more to it. And I know people liked it because it looked a bit more menacing, but that's also because it was killing their bodies every time. So I do like the bounce house design. I love
a bounce house.
Yeah, I like the good, squared angles of it, and the way the lights are now. I mean, yeah, it's
you like McDonald's Playland's version of the Elimination Chamber.
A bit more, yeah.
I
like these canisters instead of pods, really. But the way they have the superstars held off, I like these better than the ones that used to slide out. All in all, I don't know. It's just I like the overall look, the way it, and I like it being a little bit smaller, so it kind of like contains the action a bit more. On the old one, I felt like everybody was a bit too scattered out.
No, I get keeping people safe, because obviously you don't want to have people suffer real injuries. I do get that, but you got to make it a way where it looks menacing and keeping people safe, because this one doesn't look menacing at all.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, we'll see, that's for sure.
Does it, I'm sorry, guys. Like, does it look menacing when there's padding everywhere?
It doesn't look always like it's full on padding. That's the thing. Like, it looks painful enough, and that's why I'm like, oh yeah, that thing still hurts. So it's definitely going to be painful. Zay, what are you thinking for overall? We didn't get all of your picks. So CM Punk and Finn Balor. Who's your take?
CM Punk. I mean, we're in Chicago.
Punk's not gonna, if Punk loses in Chicago, they got a riot on their hands, and I would love to see Finn win. I just can't see it happening. I'm still picking CM Punk. Cody?
With
Punk and Finn, you're still staying with Finn Balor?
Yep, Finn Balor.
All righty, and Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee. I'm going to go back in my original. I'm going to say Becky Lynch, in DQ. She's going to go ahead and cost herself the match or something like that to get out of it. maybe like she'll intentionally get disqualified even, which would suck, but I get the point of it, so they can set it up for Mania. Like AJ Lee will kick the shit out of her afterwards, but doesn't get the title. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not what I'm excited for.
I think you have AJ Lee win if you're gonna have her win the title, you have her win it before WrestleMania instead of after.
Especially in Chicago, she should win it. I'm just saying, like, what do we get
Because
at Mania then? Natty and AJ?
I've seen people argue, you want AJ Lee to win it at Elimination Chamber instead of WrestleMania? Yes, because you don't want a part-timer leaving WrestleMania as a champion. I'm sorry, but you don't.
Oh, we've got an interruption coming through as well, but thank you again, as always. Let's see. We got another membership going out. Who's going to get it? Talvish received it. All right, go figure. There you go. Blast from the past. Enjoy. And we'll be gifting out more tonight as well. That gets you to see some channel stuff early, gets you into discussions, predictions, and whatnot. So
I know people call me crazy, but I think
7
Finn is
p.m.
winning because if you guys watch the show, what's the one thing they keep saying? You're gonna jeopardize the main event.
Yeah, exactly. So I had to get the pyro off for the membership, but yes, indeed. Hell yeah, member time. Get your head in the game, Paul. It is. It's tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. Now, and you're not wrong, Cody. That's the thing, but she should win it. Her and Punk should both win. It's Chicago. Imagine Finn wins and Punk wins. It's back at Mania. It should have been where Finn won originally in Ireland, and then Punk won in Chicago, and then...
No, I actually could end up liking this story better because now you have that whole thing. Oh shit, now you just jeopardized the main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah, exactly. With a new child,
really good story.
Time is not existent. You just you sleep in phases, and you never know what day it is anymore. It takes a while. Yeah, exactly. You've slept probably 2 hours in 19 days. So, all right, men's chamber. I'm telling you, Randy's winning, and then we get everybody added to the match regardless. Cody and Jacob will be added in because Jacob got screwed by Drew last night, so he's not in the chamber. The only thing I could think of is Jacob comes out and chases Drew, but ends up costing somebody else in the match, like Cody or somebody again. So now Cody has to kill Jacob, and then Randy wins, but now Cody's owed something, and Jacob caused it, but Jacob got screwed too, so that's how we get to everybody. They're going to do something convoluted and crazy, but Randy's winning. What do you guys think?
Randy's winning, yep.
How about you, Zay? What do you think?
Logan Paul.
You're staying on it.
I think Cody's going to win.
Mr. Rouse, look at all of us.
Cody or LA Knight.
Exactly.
If you don't push LA Knight tonight, you're not ever going to push him.
Got to become human later. I agree. Or else what's the point of zombies? Logan's got to be pushed eventually. I'm sure he's going to be a champion in the future, but it's...
So... Everyone's predictions again. Mine's Raquel, Finn, AJ Lee, and what's the other one? Randy. Yeah, those are mine.
AJ,
yours.
So yeah, with the women's chamber, I'm still sticking with Rhea. It feels like it's her match to own. That's why they got rid of the tag titles last night, and they're going to cast doubt. Like, oh, is she beaten up? Can she do it? That kind of thing. I think again. Which is a story she said. Yes, you do get pooped on, literally, figuratively, all of that. That's the joys of being a dad. Jerry will tell you. But glad you're enjoying it, my good man. Yeah, so I've got Rhea Ripley, Randy Orton, AJ Lee, and CM Punk. Yeah, that's going to be my final decree. Zay, for the women's chamber, what was your pick?
I got to go... For the women's, Rhea Ripley, AJ Lee, CM Punk, and Cody Rhodes.
Sounds fair. Cody's a great pick too. I mean, he is the favorite right now. And then the box. We got to know what's in the box. We've been wondering this whole time. We've been having to deal with this. We've been searching, and we still don't even know who the masked man is. They had somebody be the masked man last night, but we never got to see what that amounted to, but it's just nobody. So I don't know why security didn't attack them, but...
It's in the box!
We don't know what's in the box. And
you know what's in the box?
I don't, but I'm dying to know. I think it's a statue. I'm going to stay with that guess.
It's
I'm gonna go the John Cena statue.
It's a Zay debut.
I'm going
hope it's
me
exciting.
but my dick's gonna be helicoptering.
Whoa.
That might work. I mean, just do it backstage first. You could probably
See if it's working.
You could put him in a trance like Hypnotoad and then get a nice contract out of it.
No,
yeah.
It's gonna be McMahon helicoptering.
Oh, there you go. Why don't you bring Shane back too? Make it a real, family affair.
Right.
In the box, I don't know where it stops. Here we go. Chamber's going to have that reveal, though. Adam Pearce, Nick Aldis. They made it official. They are going to open the crate that reads, "Do not open until today." So we're going to find out. I would love to have seen like a short on WWE or Twitter or something of them being like, truth is breaking into the box as soon as it hits midnight. It's like, but it says we can open it, that kind of thing. Like, at least play it up if you're going to do something fun with it. But my God, it's probably going to be a disappointment. We're here to tell you first. Don't want to be negative. Danhausen, I don't think maybe Chicago reacts for it. Like, maybe they're kind of the AEW-ish crowd. If he gets a good reaction there, because they're kind of on the smartish crowd side, right? Typically, Chicago, New York, Boston.
I don't think he gets much of a reaction, to be honest with you. I could be wrong, but
Clarksville, Indiana, like where else? A couple of small podunk towns that cheer a lot. And
I feel like Chicago's the best town for sports. They have the best cheering, best fans.
That's a debate and a half.
Even UFC in Chicago is always the best.
So you were saying.
Or France. UFC in France is also very good.
UFC going on tonight as well. We'll try and check that out when the review is live. We'll be kind of keeping our eye and seeing what's progressing there. As far as the masked man,
versus Kavanaugh.
It's not going to be Grayson Waller. That's silly for theory. It really is. But who it's going to be at this point, I am kind of like out of good ideas. I have bad ideas, but good ideas, none aplenty, because this vision thing is just falling apart. The box, I want to see it, but
what's in that damn box?
I want to know. I do. I don't know, and that's what's killing me. We really should be. We should be tempering expectations.
It's in the box.
We can't freak out. We got to take our time with it, because whatever it is, better not be another golden egg. And it's not my in a box either, I swear, because that's with me, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're good.
All 4 dicks.
Just keep in check. Yeah, no balls, 4 dicks. You know it, baby. That's not a birth defect. That's a party. We'll be live tonight. That's right. You go ahead and make sure you're subscribed. Turn that notification bell on for all, because we'll be live with our Elimination Chamber review. You're going to want to subscribe to our channel because we're morons, but we like to have fun. We play gaming and give away prizes. We review WWE, TNA, AEW, and plus more wrestling content. We're usually live and willing and able. Yeah. And that's my last decree. Thank you all so much for being here and hanging out with us tonight. I look forward to the review. Hopefully, Elimination Chamber is a good show. Hopefully, we leave off in a place that sets us up properly for WrestleMania, but I'm thinking it might still be the WrestleMania blues. For Zay and Cody, you can check out all of our info in the description box down below. Congrats on the new member. And we'll see you all tonight. Stay sexy.
Yeah. We lit, pal. Jake in the chair. Cody in the chair. Into somewhere, right here. Chat filling up, thumb hit, lock in. Logo spin once, then the car drops in. Still hanging high, city buzz. Night cold, 6 walk in, 1 walks out. Go, elimination on the screen. We break every scene from the kickoff talk to the last red gleam. We got stats, hot takes, rewinds, replays. Who's punching that ticket on the grandest stage? In the somewhere. Turn it up, don't scroll. Jay, Cody, break it down. Every slam, every goal. In the somewhere. Who survives that war? Who's walking to the sign? Who's tearing down the door? In the somewhere. Yeah, the Rhodes in sight. Say the name, point it up. Who's booked for the night? In the somewhere. We call it like we see. WrestleMania dreams through the pod open, crowd rise, hearts race. We call out spots before they even take place. Yo, that counter was wild. Cody leaning in the cam, Jake scribbling on the pad. Tier list of the champs. We rate gear, rate heat. Did they cook? Did they flop? Did the story hit deep or just die on the drop? From the grudge in the mid to the main event glare, we connect every thread to the big two-night prayer. Who's winning a shot? Who? Type it up in the chat. Yeah. Who's holding that belt? Who? Never coming back? Who climbs? Who falls? Who's stealing the show? Hit pause on the hype, we rewind it slow. Into somewhere, turn it up, don't scroll. Jake, Cody, break it down. Every slam, every goal. Into somewhere, who survives that war? Who's walking to the sign? Who's tearing down the door? Into somewhere, yeah, the road's in sight. Say the name, point it up. Who's booked for the night? Into somewhere, we call it like we see. WrestleMania dreams through the cage on the feed. Lights fade, stream stage, chest of going insane. 2026 etched in the digital flame. Hit sub, hit save, we'll be back, be aware. Next stop, big stage. From into somewhere.